Hey, what's up my doobies dubers, your boy Moist Mercenary, and today I'm back with another Beyblade Metal Fight video. Today, looking at a custom part that I made called Defense Free Metal Ball, and this is, of course, just a metal ball that rolls. That's why I called it free instead of eternal, because it goes in all directions, and of course has that defense wall around it for the added LAD. This started initially because I made this part here, a just regular free metal ball, and realized this has some insane potential to be even better than bearing drive. So to try and realize that potential, I decided to make this version with a defense barrier around it. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at a test spin that I did on this combo right here. This is Phantom Cancer on 90 with the defense free metal ball. And so as you can see during this spin test, I just used a regular standard Metal Fight launcher and just give it a quick launch. And as you can see, it gets around a little bit less than a 5-minute spin time. I have gotten launches much better than this, but doing the launch from around the tripod with the camera and everything, it didn't come out the best. Not as strong or powerful as the standard launch would have been. But this has the potential to go to around the 5 minutes and 20 seconds-ish mark. The most I got so far with the standard Metal Fight launcher was 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So overall insane performance time for such a simply made part, really. You just have a little metal ball in the center of this spin track. The one thing you might also notice is it might be a bit harder to tell with it sped up, but just after around 2 minutes or so, it'll look like it starts slowing down quite a lot, and it'll just look like it's slowing down, like that it will stop any second, but it'll maintain just that weird, like almost dead phase for several more minutes. It's kind of odd to look at because it looks like it on any other tip that it would just stop spinning in about like 5 seconds. It's especially noticeable towards the end where it's about to die out of spin, and I'll let you guys see that. I might leave a link in the description just for some raw footage if you don't trust the sped up footage, with a little timer down there so you can see the raw, unedited, just full spin length of this part. And so for the battles themselves this video, I'm going to be using some limited legal combos actually. Obviously the defense metal ball itself is not limited legal, but these combos should be. First up we have a Jade Phoenix gravity ball 145, and of course it's going to be rocking the free defense metal ball as the tip. That's going to be for the first half of the video. Then for the second half of the battles, we're going to be using that oh so infamous Flame 230 combo. We've got it rocking Cygnus right now because I already used Cancer on the previous Phantom combo. So I decided to give this a little shot here with Cygnus. The battles, these will each be facing the same 3 opponents. First one is going to be Screw or Spiral Susanoo with the Metal Phase 2 Heavy CH120 RF. Just a very standard, very good attack type that you would often see in Limited. Next we have a good defense type this time with Earth Sagittario with the Rubber Sharp. Next up here, and the third match that each of these will be facing, is Meteor Drago and D125 CF. Just a standard spin stealer combo, not the craziest one, not the best obviously, but this one should be a bit more aggro and should probably be a bit more difficult for these two to take care of, considering they might not handle attack quite as well. So having a mix of an offensive and just high LAD spin stealer should be pretty good if I can launch it right. And guys, as always, remember to go down there and check out my Discord server, the Dubious Devers Discord server. We're of course hosting tournaments down there, and yeah, we have that custom tournament that I've still been running and waiting for more members. If you are new to the channel or you've been here for a while and you want to show some more support, be sure to go down there, join the server, and hop in the tournament. We're going to be having some prizes modeled by some of our favorite talented modelers, such as Chroma and myself. Those are the prizes. I say that like there was going to be more. It's me and Chroma are going to be modeling the prizes. Top place gets a completely freely modeled bay that is bought and shipped to your address, paid for by me, modeled by Chroma. And the other places do get free models as well. Not to mention, it's just going to be fun. So go ahead, enter a combo, and test your luck at a potential reward. Aside from that, I also have my channel memberships. This week, for certain, I'm sorry about the previous weeks, but this week for certain, I will be having some content right up here. Will be the thumbnail for that content. If all goes according to plan, should be a video involving the Skila that I reviewed in last week's video. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out, because the first member only content is going to be Skila versus Duo Uranus. 2-1, go. And go shoot. So it wasn't my best launch, but that still actually did pretty well, tanking wise on Jade's part there. I could obviously do better than that though with launching screws, so let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go shoot, and go shoot. And there we go. So obviously a weakness to such a low friction part is going to be KOs. Don't go shoot. And there we go. So another not great launch on my part. We do see that Jade, even Jade, which has some pretty poor stamina, is able to outlast our attacker in this match. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. And an unfortunate self KO does mean that Jade is the winner this time around. So this did serve to prove that this part does have weaknesses, especially to attack. It's just that I suck at launching right now. Moving on though, we got the fight against Earth Sagittario. So let's see if we can get a knockout maybe against it. And go shoot. And Jade was indeed able to get a knockout pretty well right there. Let's go ahead and try that again. Oh, well, it wasn't Jade to get the knockout. A very surprising counter KO from Earth of all things. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. Dang. And because of Jade's poor stamina, this really isn't looking great for a defense-free metal ball right now. Okay, that's not exactly what we need here. Alright, so that's not quite what we wanted either. Let's go ahead and try that again. So far the score is still 2-1. Okay, still 2-1. That was just a snipe launch and a draw. 2-1, go shoot. And go shoot. Oh, we got some stalling going on here. Interesting. Again, Jade just does not seem to be a great combo to be fighting this against. Alright, so here we go against El Drago. 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm gonna be light launching it, but that wasn't great to start. Just got self-KO immediately. And then KO'd by Jade. Here, let's try a handspin then. That was a terrible handspin. And then a double KO from the handspin. Jade seems to be a pretty good counter to medial spin stealing. Let's try this one more time. And yep, just another KO right away. So that's one thing this can do, is just completely counter free spin, but spin steal, but not in the way that I thought it would. Weak! Alright, so here we are with the more interesting but also more toxic combo. Here we have Flame 230 with our DRMB. We've of course got Screw Susanoo back now. We've got it on the yellow CH120 instead, since the other one wasn't staying in the high mode. So, 2-1, go shoot. Let's see how it does. 2-1, let it rip. And not the most graceful launch that time around, but somehow managed to just get the knockout by pure power. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. A surprising outspin from Susanoo. I really thought the dodging and evading that Cygnus was doing would have given it the outspin somehow, but Susanoo managed to outspin with the rubber flat, which is really surprising. Go shoot. And go shoot. This time we see that it did save itself with that LAD this time around. Very cool. Putting that defense wall to use. Go shoot. And go shoot. And managed to deflect Susanoo out of the stadium that time around. 2-1, go shoot. And go shoot. That was really bad. Could not see where I was launching because of my phone and the wire. 2-1, go shoot, man, go shoot. And Susanoo does take the win by outspin. A very shocking outspin as well, considering the stamina difference between these two. Maybe this tip isn't as good as I thought. Well, we're going to see how it performs against a defense type here, which this is going to be the most climactic battle. So we'll see anyways how this goes. Maybe Sagittario can somehow destabilize, maybe knock out. And there we go with Flame 230 getting outspun again. And I have no idea how this is even happening, man. That was such an odd start to the match just for Cygnus to lose anyways. Dang, it seems to just be a consistent thing that this Bay does not handle the tip too well. Maybe it'll do well against El Drago here, but I honestly don't have much hope after what I've seen so far. Let's go ahead and try it out against our attack-ish, spin steal-ish El Drago combo. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And go shoot. can't draw, but it, no, I think I saw Flame outspin just slightly. I'll give it to Flame. It's been having a rough day. And as much as that was a self-KO, there was contact in that match, so I do have to count it per my own rules. Oh, but there's just a straight up KO from El Drago. Hasn't been able to spin steal at all, but did get a KO. Come on, go shoot. And shoot. Okay, that was directly a snipe. It didn't even touch the stadium first before Cygnus was out of the stadium. El Drago just getting stared down. I actually was not sure who would have won that one, but it does look like El Drago came out the victor this time. So guys, let me know what you guys thought of this metal ball tip here. I thought it would be much better than it was, especially after I printed out a just standard ball version of it, and this performed super well whenever I tried it out, but just on this, I guess this just isn't meant to have a defense wall of any kind. Maybe an around plate? I could tinker with that idea, but for the time being, this is a bit of a failure in terms of trying to create a better stamina part than Bearing Drive. There are already better existing parts than it that people have made. It's just that this was my attempt. It wasn't even, at least this one, this original free metal ball, wasn't meant to be like a direct Bearing Drive competitor, but ended up having a pretty good spin time, so I thought this would have boosted it just right over the edge. It does seem to be good against spin stealing, and probably for spin stealers. It's just that as an outright stamina part on a stamina type, or like countery stamina, anything like that, Flame 230 especially, it is not recommended. This is probably going to be better off on El Dragos, on Gravity Perseus, on hell, even Varieris, probably Dragoon, but we'll see about that in another video, if I do decide to put this back up again. Anyways, that's going to be it for your boy Moist Mercenary. I've done enough yapping, and it's time for me to see you next time. Peace.